stuff. And at that point, we're asking you, in terms of your learning, to kind of reflect inwards and to start to look at yourself and what your life's about, and you know, all the things that actually matter to you, all the things that sometimes get put aside because life gets in the way and you're juggling, you know, what we said earlier. So it's really about defining who you are and kind of going within to find the answers for that. And then we're going to be looking at the neuroscience that Pranesh talked about, which is really about looking at how our minds actually work. We spend a lot of time just kind of going from one thing to another, and very often the more your life gets filled up with juggling and activities and caring responsibilities, that time for self gets absorbed elsewhere. So really today it's about taking some of that time back and looking within and saying, well, actually, why do I do what I do? Why is it when I say I want to do something a different way, I still do it the same way? Why do I start off trying to change something and then end up back where I started? So really it's looking at how the mind works.
And it's also important to point out that the mind learns instantly. The mind can learn something, a behavior, very, very quickly if given the right stimulus. Okay? Now, one of the ways that you can see that, and the evidence for that, is trauma. You know,
I drew a puzzle with a heart in it.
oh, wow.
And the reason I did that was because I'm at a point in my life where I'm taking time to discover myself, explore myself, create myself. And I do the heart because I'm sensitive, emotional, human, and I'm taking time to love myself.
Oh my goodness, a box.
Okay.
So to me, the box is basically, it's like a mystery even to myself. Never know what's in there until you actually, open it. Sometimes I find myself boxed in. It's also a good place to hide things that you're not ready to kind of share or accept even within yourself. But then, to me, it's like when a box is built the right way, it's strong, it's sturdy, it can hold a lot of things, and it helps you move from place to place. So, goes a long way.
Are people just kind of coming together and, I have this problem and I'm deeper and deeper into the problem, or is it more like, okay, this is how I got over it, this is what I did, and this is what I'm doing now, and I'm helping other people. So you're
And
actually
I can help you.
And I can help
and
you.
I can help you. I can be your buddy on this. And if you have a problem, you feel really, that things are getting hard for you, you're not coping, give me a call. Perhaps just talking about it will help you. So, Now, in order to be able to regain yourself, you've got to restructure your life, or re-examine and reorder things. Does this make sense? Yeah? Now, it says that you were going to use heat to evaporate. What heat element and what energy would you need in order to sustain the change? Because one of the things we've looked at today was habits, and how, often the case is, and forgive me for generalizing, that women tend to get lost like the result. Particularly from the cultures that we belong to, that women get lost, their identity gets lost. In order to regain it, you need some energy, some power. What would that be? You've said in order to physically get the salt out of there, we need heat. But this is a metaphor. In order to get yourself out of this jar of life, what energy would you need?
Mental stability.
Mental stability, yes.
Prioritizing.
Exactly, yes, yeah.
Resolve.
Resolve, yeah. Resolve. Determination, being single-minded, and realigning all of the different priorities. Because when we spoke about values and beliefs, they would have to all be examined and realigned. Where Ralph Waldo Emerson says is to be yourself in a world that constantly is trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Just that in and of itself is to just be who you are. Because you're the biggest gift to this world, is you. There's no two of you, there's only one of you.